Ever wonder what separates a good actor from a truly great one? Uh, it's not just uh, nailing the big, flashy roles, but finding the nuance in everything they do. Uh, Matthew McConaughey in the early 2010s reminded us all of this. Around 2011, a shift began with films like The Lincoln Lawyer. This period of the McConaissance delivered a string of fantastic performances. Killer Joe, Dallas Buyers Club, and even Interstellar showcased a revitalized actor. But one film often gets lost in the shuffle. Um, that film is Mud, released in 2012, and Mean Bald. Uh, uh, it's a quiet, compelling story that deserves more recognition. If you haven't seen it, you you're missing a truly special McConaughey performance. Um, Before the McConaissance, McConaughey was known for romantic comedies and dramas. He showed range, certainly with films like A Time to Kill and Contact, but he also became a heartthrob with The Wedding Planner and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I first encountered McConaughey in 1995's The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And uh, it wasn't Dazed and Confused, but it definitely left an impression. Regardless, even then, he possessed a captivating screen presence. Mud showed a different side of him, a more subdued, complex character. In Mud, McConaughey plays a charismatic fugitive who befriends two young boys. He's a flawed man, a murderer, even, but he possesses a magnetic charm. The boys, Ellis and Neckbone, quickly warm to him. McConaughey excels at making you root for a character who's clearly doing wrong. The film truly embraces its setting. It takes place on an island in the Mississippi River near Arkansas. The landscape feels authentic. The local bars and houses steeped in character. It doesn't glorify the South, but it presents an honest, unvarnished portrayal of life in the region. Reese Witherspoon, years after winning an Oscar for Walk the Line, delivers a memorable performance as Juniper, the woman Mud claims to be waiting for. Her character is complex, loving Mud, but recognizing his flaws. And, you know, Sam Shepard as Ellis's neighbor Tom adds another layer of depth. And he's a protective figure haunted by his past with Mud. Mud, along with The Lincoln Lawyer and Killer Joe, really ignited the McConaissance. It showed McConaughey's versatility, his ability to play both charming rogues and dangerous criminals. Later films like Free State of Jones couldn't quite recapture that magic. While Dallas Buyers Club earned him an Oscar, Mud remains a standout performance. It's a reminder of a high point in McConaughey's career. It's horrifying McConaughey's career. It's a quiet, compelling film that deserves more attention. So, what do you think? Have you seen Mud? And speaking of getting lost, Did you hear about the time Matthew McConaughey tried to navigate a maze made of seashells? Um, he said it was, uh, all right, all right, all right. But he still needed a lifeguard. Um, so, with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time,